There is a very specific download coming through today. Um, I just went out and so many synchronicities. Like, there was on a busy road, it was like all these ducks started walking out in front of the road, and everybody had to stop and everybody had to let them go. And the car right in front of me had a license plate that said that witch. So for this collective, this is very strong feminine energy. You guys are like some very powerful witches. I'm hearing like white witch. Um, but the download coming through. So this is the energy of last week. There was a massive shift for a specific collective of feminines. And it was almost like this instant realization of like, wait a minute, like this isn't for me. Like, this isn't working for me. And this is the energy of like, you truly did tap into like some serious self-love. And for a lot of you, it's funny because when I saw the ducks, it's like, if you have just recently gotten out of a relationship or in the last like month or so, this is the energy of like, you are with somebody who it's like you've gone in, you've done all this work, you've done all this healing, and it's like this person was slowing you down. It's like you kept waiting, you kept, hoping for a different outcome. But this is like, this really feels like a masculine energy that was in their feminine energy. And abundance is specifically tied to your self-worth, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you in this collective, this person literally was slowing you down in like multiple areas. It's like cycles kept repeating. The universe kept telling you like, hey, like there's something here that you're missing. But I feel like you've gotten this last puzzle piece. I pulled my deck out. We have Eight of Wands, the Lovers, Queen of Pentacles. For a lot of you guys, you have new love coming in very quickly. And this is the energy of like, you are really letting go of, for a lot of you, it's like you met this person at like a really early stage in your healing. So it may have felt like, it was your person, it was meant to be, but it's like the more you healed, the more you evolved, the more you realize like, wait a minute, like I deserve better than this. I deserve more. And because you stepped into this realization, it's like abundance blocks are being removed. Like the right people are coming in, and this is going to be like very masculine energy. And I feel like if you were dealing with a masculine who is really in his feminine energy, it's like Chariot. Oh my gosh, it's like they had, it's either like an absent father or the absence of like masculine energy. And everybody is in charge of their healing. Everybody's in charge of not letting their circumstances define or really dictate who they become. And I feel like for this collective, it's like it was just tower moment after tower moment, and it's like, you kept waiting for the other shoe to drop and it didn't. Oh my gosh. The World and Ten of Cups, you've closed this cycle out. You've realized like, I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to heal. I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to start treating me how I deserve to be treated. This is what's bringing in your Ten of Cups. Like, this is a new love coming in. And for a lot of you, this is somebody who has done the same amount of work as you. So it's like, if you're feminine, you have very strong masculine energy coming in. If you're masculine, you have a very strong feminine energy coming in. Oh my gosh, the Empress, King of Pentacles. This is going to be a very stable, a very secure person. But it's like you had to get to this part on your journey where you realized, you can't be in a relationship where two people want princess treatment, like, and this is what's really shifted. It's like you really realized you were accepting less than you deserve. Queen of Swords, you set boundaries, you stood your ground, and it's like, for a lot of, look at this, you're over it. You're over the conflict. You're over, like, waiting for this person to wake up. And it's like Two of Swords here. You've made your choice. It's like you're not even at the crossroads anymore. You're moving on. This is bringing in, like, this shift within your energy is bringing in a lot of things very quickly. Abundance, love, like, this is really beautiful energy. 555 may be significant. 111 may be significant. It's like you've done the work. You've planted all of these seeds. You've grown. You've evolved. And you know what? Sometimes we really do have to let people go. You know, if they're not evolving, if they're not growing with us, if they're not understanding, hey, you know, like, I'm not stepping up. I'm not being the best version of myself. You know, like, if they're not getting it, Ace of Wands, you're tapped in. And this was like the last thing that the universe needed you to realize and needed you to understand. Again, your abundance is tied to how you feel about yourself. If you are keeping people around you who don't love or appreciate or respect you, this is going to cause blocks. It was just 555 on my timer. This is going to cause delays. You are the magician, and you truly, you manifested this. You manifested getting yourself out of this, it's like this toxic cycle with this person. Oh my gosh, we have the magician, the Hierophant, and Justice. It's like this was the last piece that you needed. Prepare yourself. You are about to be spoiled. Like this collective 10 of Cups again. This is really beautiful energy. You did the work. You know what you deserve. Prepare to receive. I don't know who needs to hear this message, but my gosh, congratulations. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I love you. Take care.